order was, if you were not accepted into felony drug court, then ISF. You were accepted into felony drug court and you told them you didn't want to go. And you just stated that felony drug court was too difficult for you and you were not in the right mind frame to do felony drug court. You want to do.
Your Honor.
Are you the same Ross Kuko who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2019 CR 12887 for the offense of aggravated robbery on May 27, 2021 for a period of 8 years and extended for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
That is me, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violating condition number 49 on or about the 25th day of March 2024 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant lost, so had been there, refused to basically failed to comply with the rules and regulations of felony drug court in violation of condition number 49.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 49, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 49?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 49 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
No, there's not, Your Honor.
State, what are you requesting?
Revocation.
Defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, my client would like to ask that you consider sending him either to ISF, which was the original plan when he came before you before, or he has found another program he wanted to talk to you about. His understanding, or I guess I can do this by question answer, but his understanding when he went to sign the paperwork at felony drug court was that you had told him at the last hearing that if he found something better or there was anything he needed from you, that he could come back and ask. So he told them he'd rather go to ISF and thought he was coming back here to ask you for ISF. So technically he did not sign, but he wanted to be able to address you about that. If I could ask him just a couple of questions.
Sure, but before we do that, I will tell you that this is his one. See. This is his fourth motion to revoke.
Yes, Your
All right, you can raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Ross Kuko.
All right, defense.
Mr. Kuko, you understand that when you were here previously on a motion to revoke, you were ordered and agreed to go to felony drug court, correct?
And yes, and that was
Okay.
a great privilege. And I take it very seriously, the privilege of being able to do that.
Okay, so then when you went to felony drug court and you did your appointment to get everything set up to start there, what was the reason you would not sign the paperwork?
Well, because it's a very intensive program. And I just felt at that time that I'd love the opportunity still to do it, but I don't feel like I was given a shot out of the gate. I wanted to be able to have transitional before. I just wasn't ready yet for the drug program just yet.
So what makes you ready today for a different kind of drug program or the ISF that you're asking for?
Well, you got to forgive me. I'm nervous because the life in prison,
Yeah.
that just, it floors me. I'm in a situation where I know the gravity of my situation, you know, and I just want to have my words correct. I feel like I need program. I need to. There's a Restoration House Ministries. It's on the east side, and Pastor Mark Blair is a.
Okay, let me just stop you now. So we're going to get to the crux of the situation. I ordered you to felony drug court.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's where I ordered you. And my orders specifically state, if you were not accepted into felony drug court, then you would be sent to ISF. So you were accepted into felony drug court. So that means you are not going to ISF. People don't get to write their own programs.
Well,
so where we are now,
Yes, ma'am.
and what I will tell you, what I tell everybody is I tell everybody, if there's an issue with your probation, you can always come back to the court and ask. Your issue with probation is not, I ordered you into felony drug court. Felony drug court accepts you and you decide this program is too difficult for me. I'm not ready for it. So I'm going to do something else.
Your Honor, if I may,
Sure.
I asked, as to make the final, signings to go through with the drug court. I was asked, I was under the impression I had the opportunity of either or. It was I even asked them, I said, man, can I just take the ISF because I'm not ready for this vigorous program just yet. So, Restoration House Ministries.
You are not going to Restoration House Ministries. That's off the table.
Okay, Your Honor. Well, I was under the impression of having either or. And so if I do still have the privilege to go to drug court.
No, that ship has sailed.
I was told, Your Honor, as I was about to sign, that I had the choice of either or. So I don't feel like I've made a mistake. I did plead guilty because I was told that that's what I needed to do just now.
Order was, if you were not accepted into felony drug court, then ISF. You were accepted into felony drug court and you told them you didn't want to go. And you just stated that felony drug court was too difficult for you and you were not in the right mind frame to do felony drug court. You want to do some other program. What I'm telling you is I made my order and I expect for people to follow my orders. If everybody could write their own program, your attorney would not have a job, the state wouldn't have a job because everybody would be doing beautifully. Obviously, you can't write your own program because if you could, you wouldn't be before me on a motion to revoke where you knew you were looking at potentially life in prison. And I've heard a motion to revoke before from you before, because this is my handwriting. And it was a violation of condition number 2. And I ordered deny alternate amend conditions to refer to felony drug court. If not accepted into felony drug court, then state ISF.
And that's
And
why
that's where we are.
Yes, Your Honor. That's why I thought that I had the opportunity to choose. I was not under the impression in any which way that if I said I do not want to take this drug court, that I would be in this situation where I'm feeling like I'm in trouble.
You are in trouble.
Because I had no clue that that's what I was choosing at the moment.
All right, so this is what the court is going to do. The court is finding violation of condition number 49 true. The court is going to grant the motion and find you guilty. Does anyone wish to speak to punishment? State.
State's requesting 8 years.
Defense?
Judge, I would ask that you sentence on the lower end of the scale. Clearly, this was not the strongest ag robbery, or they would have offered him a stiffer plea bargain to begin with. And so anywhere south of the 8 years, I do believe he had a misunderstanding. I was not the attorney on either of the previous appearances nor the original plea, so I cannot speak to what was explained to my client, but I did explain to him this morning that not signing the paperwork was in fact a refusal and that he could explain to you why that happened. So I would just ask that you give him credit for his time that he has served and give him on the lower end of the sentence.
All right, and probation, has he paid restitution to, or was restitution ever determined for Crystal Simpson?
Just 1 second. What's the same thing about the restitution?
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is finding you guilty. The court is not going to grant, well, you're not eligible for community supervision. The court is going to revoke you, sentence you to 8 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon, and there's to be no contact with Crystal, Crystal Simpson. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is not a plea bargain agreement, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegation in the motion, not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. May I speak?
Sure.
Your Honor, I had no idea that I was choosing.
Okay, let me just tell you, that ship has sailed. Everybody knows they have choices. You were given felony drug court.
I
So-
asked him,
all
I
right.
said clearly, can I take the ISS? I'm not trying to argue with you. I just want you to know that I had no, I did not know.
All right, thank you. The court is calling to
My name is Happy. I upload courtroom video for education purpose. This video may contain copyrighted works not specifically authorized for use, but believed in good faith to be protected by the fair use doctrine under Section 107 of U.S. copyright law.